Hi learners, so for today's lesson, you are going to need some supplies. You are going to need your draw and write journal, a nice sharp pencil, your dry erase board that might look like this or a little bit different, a dry erase marker, Play-Doh from your supply bag, and crayons. All right, so gather all of those supplies and keep them to the side, and when I use mine, you use yours, okay? So today we are talking about the letter P. P is our letter of the week, and why don't you say the sentence for letter P with me? P says p, 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 as in pig. This is capital P. So we're going to get our dry erase boards out and our dry erase marker, and we are going to write capital P a couple of times on our dry erase board. So for capital P, we do a tall man down and then kind of a ball in the upstairs. Let's do another one. Tall man down and a little ball in the upstairs. Tall man down. This is capital P. Let's write a couple more. Capital P. Two more. So when we're all done, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 capital P's, and they should look just like mine. Oops, and I forgot to say you should have something to erase it with. I don't, so I'm going to use my finger. You can use an old sock, a tissue, a paper towel, a regular towel, your finger, just like me. All right, this is a lowercase p. Let's say the sentence again. P says p, 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 as in pig. Now let's practice writing lowercase p. So lowercase p is still a tall man, but it starts at the dotted line, and then we give him the ball in the downstairs. You should not have anything above p. Nothing above p. Lowercase p, that is. So we're going to do a tall man and then a ball in the downstairs. Tall man, ball in the downstairs. Make sure nothing is in the upstairs, only the downstairs. Let's do 3 more. Tall man with a ball. And there we go. That is how we write lowercase p. You can erase and you can put your dry erase board and your marker to the side. We'll be all done with that. And let's go ahead and get out our Play-Doh. Let's get out our Play-Doh here. Alrighty, and we are going to make the letter P. So I'm going to do mine in 2 sections, a little section and a big section. And so I'm going to roll out, let's make lowercase p first. So this is my tall man. All right. I probably should make him short because I'm making a lowercase p. And my other one, and there's the ball that goes next to it. There's my lowercase p. You can make something like that. And now I'm gonna make this guy longer because now I'm doing capital or uppercase P, so it's bigger, and he needs a bigger ball for the upstairs. So let me give him that. And there we go. Now I made capital P. You can take a minute to play with your Play-Doh and make lowercase and capital P. When you're done, you can put your Play-Doh away. And you're going to need your crayons, your pencil, and your journal. But first, let's say the sentence for letter P again. P says p, 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 as in pig. So last week when we did the letter M, we did a journal where you drew pictures of things that started with M, and then you wrote a sentence about it, and you highlighted the M's with your crayon. So we're going to do the same thing. So turn to the next page where you see a blank picture, and you need to draw a picture of something that starts with a P. Let's think of some things that start with the P sound. What about pigs, porcupine, pumpkin, purple, pink, penguin. What about let's see, something that starts with P. A picture or a picture frame, or potatoes, or lots of things start with P. And you can come up with something else that starts with P that maybe I didn't think of today. But I'm going to draw a picture of a pig and a porcupine playing. What's a game you could play with P? On a pogo stick. Okay, I'm going to try to do this. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'm going to draw a pig and a porcupine playing with a pogo stick. Do you know what a pogo stick is? It starts with pogo, or with a P. Okay, here's going to be my pig. All right, and his body, and he's on a pogo stick, so I'm going to draw like this, and then it's like a T shape down, and then there's my pogo stick, and it has little like places to put your feet, and so I'll draw her little piggy hooves and her piggy hands. All right, so there's my little pig, and then I will draw a porcupine. I'm gonna kind of draw like I would draw like a ladybug, and I'll just give him some spikes up his back here. Give him some legs. And I think they have, I don't know if they have spikes on their head, but mine's going to. And let's see, maybe he is, ooh, he could be picking flowers. So I'll draw a couple of flowers and maybe a pail to put them in. All right, so there's my picture. So let me color it. You need to use at least 3 crayons when you're coloring a picture. And I want you to color things like the kind of colors they should be. I'm going to use pink to color my piggy. You can draw whatever picture you want. It just has to be something that starts with P. So here's my piggy on a pogo stick. Again, you can draw whatever you want. I'm just showing you what I'm drawing. I'm going to color this flower here pink. And then I'm going to color these 2 purple. So I've used 2 colors already. And I got to get green for the bottom of my flowers here. And let's see. Let's do a blue pogo stick. And then I'm gonna do this part gray and then black for the handles and black for the jumpy part. And then black for the eyes and nose. And then I'm gonna color him brown. I don't really know what color a porcupine is. I think that they are brown. So make sure you draw a nice, neat picture and then color it nice and neat. We're working on those hand muscles and use at least 3 crayons. I'm gonna make my pail. It's another name for a bucket. I'm gonna color it orange. And I can't forget to color my hooves on my piggy here. Oops, and I forgot her nose. I didn't color her nose. And I'm gonna draw a purple bow on her head. Purple. And maybe a cloud in the sky. And the sun peeking out. And maybe I'll draw some grass. The more detail you add to a picture, the better your picture is going to look. And maybe in the background of our picture, there's a hill. That'd be fun to sled down, huh? And we'll kind of color those in light. Alrighty, so I'm done coloring my picture. Again, you can draw your picture however you want to draw it, as long as it has something in it that starts with the letter P. I'm going to show you 2 sentences because I'm going to write 1 sentence about my pig and 1 sentence about my porcupine. So I'm going to say, the pretty pig plays with a pogo stick. And then, I'm not going to forget my period. Then I'm going to use a crayon. I'm going to use a pink crayon because pink, and I'm going to highlight every letter P I wrote. So there's one in pretty, pig, plays, pogo. And then I'm going to write my sentence for my porcupine. You only have to write 1 sentence. I'm going to write 2. The porcupine picks flowers. Don't forget your period, and again, get your crayon and highlight the letter P. P in porcupine, there's actually 2, and 1 in picks. So the letter for today, this week that we're learning, is the letter P. P says p, 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 as in pig. You need to draw your journal, drawing a picture of something that starts with the letter P and writing 1 sentence about it, and make sure you highlight the letter P with a crayon. When you're done, use at least 3 colors in your picture. Take a picture of your journal and post it on Canvas.